Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Dan from DHTV, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use the iPhone 10 camera so you can take the best photos possible. Now we're going to be going over some of the basics, but we're also going to go over some of the cool features and new abilities. If you missed any of the previous iPhone 10 videos, there's a link in the description. You can definitely check that out. Let's get started. To start things off, let's go ahead and open up the camera app here. And as you can see, I'm already on the new portrait mode. Now I have my settings set up to open up to the last mode that I was using, but to navigate between them, you just swipe left and right. What we're gonna do is go over everything with the iPhone 10 camera, but I wanna start out with some of the new features, and the first one being portrait mode. So the way portrait mode works is pretty simple. You can just tap and you can start scrolling along here and you can go through the portrait wheel and it'll change things up depending on the setting. Now you can do this live or you can do this after you've taken the photo. So for example, if I flip it to the front facing camera, you can see me. I can move between all of these modes. Let's see if it'll even pick it up. If I do take the photo, let's just take it in natural light here. I'll take the photo, it'll load. We can take a look at it in our Photos app, and if we tap edit, we can actually modify this. So for example, going through it all, and you can see you can add those effects after. So just to show you what each one does, I'm going to go through one of the pictures I already took. That one was pretty nice. We'll take a look at this one here, and we'll just set it back to the natural light. So starting things off, natural light, all this is going to do is blur the background. You can see when you take it, a photo in general, this is how it's going to look. Clear, clear, clear all through it. When you add the portrait, it's going to blur out the background, giving you a natural look and focusing on the subject. The next option, if we just scroll to it, is called Studio Light. You can see that it brightened things up a little bit. What it's trying to do is even out the lighting, very similar to if you were in a studio. So you have lighting strategically placed all around on the subject, and it creates this type of effect. The next one is a contour light. This one here is similar to Studio, but it's going to take that lighting and add shadows and try to bring forward some of the curves or jaw lines or cheekbones to push them forward to give you that more defined look. Moving to the next option here, we have stage light. I really like these stage light options here. For example, this one here gives you that stage look where the spotlight is on the subject who's the front and center, and you can see everything else in the background is kind of hidden in the shadows and blacked out. Same thing with the last option. It's the same effect, but it's pulling all the color out of the photo, giving you this really nice black and white photo. Once again, this can be done either in the application itself after you've taken the photo or in the Photos app live. Flip back and we'll move into some of the other options. Now let's swipe to the right to activate and access our photo section here. And what we'll do first is just take a look at some live filters here. Again, these filters can be modified after the fact, after you've taken the photo or live. And Apple introduced a few new ones here so you can actually go through each one. Let's just select this one here for now. It's a dramatic warm. And then we'll just take our photo by tapping on the shutter here, and that's pretty much how you take a photo. Now you saw that it just said live at the top there. Live photos, what it means when we tap on our photo here and we press and hold, it's going to show you any movement. So we'll just take a general photo without any filters on it here. And what I'm gonna do is move my hands around like this, and I'm gonna take the photo. So what it does is take about a second prior and a second after the photo. So if we tap and look at the photo in our Photos app, but we press and hold on the photo, you can see we have some movement there. So that's just gonna give you that live photo effect. Now, if you do tap the edit button on any one of these live photos, look at what you can do here now. You can actually choose which section of that photo you wanna make live. So the problem that a lot of people have when they take photos is people blink and some people aren't smiling. So if you take a photo with live photos on, you have a good chance here of finding the perfect moment of that photo. So definitely look into that as well. We'll just tap cancel and we'll move back to our Photos app. A general photo with the iPhone is taken with the shutter down here. Now you have some options that you can use and do before you take the photo. For starters, tap to focus. You just simply tap on the section or the person you want to focus on. And when you do tap, you can lock the focus on any section as well. It's simple, just tap and hold on the section. You'll see, you'll get this option at the top that it's locked. And to remove the lock, just simply tap anywhere else. It'll go back to its standard section. Now, if you are going to lock the focus or even tap to focus, you can see there's a little sun icon. This is brightness.
So we can actually adjust the brightness, swipe up to make it brighter, swipe down to make it darker. Whenever you like how it looks, you can take your photo and it'll save it to your photo stream. Additionally, you can zoom in. You can see that we now have this 1 times down here. You can tap on that, it'll give you 2 times, back to 1. You can also pinch to zoom if you want to go in even further. So that's another option. Whenever you're ready, you can take that photo like normal. Now, if we move up to the top here, we do have some options. We have a timer, so this is great if you're taking photos with people and you want to be in the photo. You can set it to 3 seconds. Take your photo, you'll see you'll get a counter at the bottom there. It'll take the photo. So if you have to run to the other side, you'd set it to 10. We'll turn it off. And then we have the live photo option. Now I showed you how it works a little bit earlier. If you tap on it, you can turn it off, which means the photo you take is going to be the photo that happens, so any movement will not be recorded. Some people don't like the effect of having the live photo. And then on the left, we have our flash. Now it's set to auto. You can turn it on or off. And a cool feature with the flash is that when it notices that you need the flash, it's actually going to show you a little flash icon at the top there. Moving along, you will just take a look at Square, because it's pretty much the same as the photo app. You can see that you have all the options that we did with the photo. It's just going to be in a square. You don't get live photos with Square photos, but if you want to take these maybe for Instagram or anything like that, you can definitely do so.